Yes. Yes, ma'am.
Is there any place in the United States that's really protected against an EMP? I mean, does the government elite have certain things protected that we just don't know?
Yeah, there's some nice bunkers somewhere or other. No, EMP, remember, is a line of sight event. And I had an interesting question from some folks who had a fire engine stashed inside a garage. I believe it was up around the Burnsville area. And I said, it might actually survive it because it's a line of sight event. And if you're parked inside the hill, and remember, it will go through the ground because it's heading into the iron core of the earth. That's the frustrating thing of it. There has not been sufficient testing on a wide variety of variables. Is it out in the open? Is it in a parking garage? Is it in an underground garage? What's the laydown? How many volts per square meter? There are all these variables that could be tested. I think I told you about the government did run a test some years ago. They got 50 cars and they started jacking up the level, and finally one of the cars started to cook off and they stopped the test. You know why? They rented the cars from Hertz. And they didn't want to bring them back all screwed up. And it begs the question, how many cars are retired out of our fleet every year of vehicles owned by the bureaucracy that they could have just taken and cooked those? If you want to see, Rob and I just watched a movie last week. It came out in '98. Check out a movie called Pentagon Wars. It stars Cary, what's his name, Ellis or Yules, E-L. He was in the movie Glory. It is based on a true story about all of the insanity regarding the testing of the Bradley fighting vehicle to bring it up online. And the scene where they put sheep inside it and then another rival group steals the sheep so they can't test, or the sheep were asphyxiated because the aluminum armor started to burn. And you're going, this can't be real. And it actually was. I fact-checked it. The movie is based on a lot of facts. It's called Pentagon Wars, and it answers some of your questions about how screwy things are.